Hey guys, my name is Heather Lindsey.
And my name is Cornelius Lindsey.
And I'm so excited that you landed on Life with the Lindseys.
This is so exciting. This gives us an opportunity to share our life with yours.
Yes, we're going to be talking about everything from entrepreneurship to ministry to your purpose to why you are here, family, parenting, relationships, marriage, sex, you name it. We are talking about it.
So thank you so much for joining us today with Life with the Lindseys. Enjoy it.
Hey everybody, and welcome to
Life with the Lindseys.
Yay, this is so weird. This is not my good side.
I'm gonna need you to get that microphone up close to your mouth though, cuz.
This is not my good side, baby.
So
I just want you to know.
I think either side you do it your good side. I'm just saying make sure that microphone up to that mouth.
I know. Dad. So next time, let's switch.
Dad. That ain't the first time you call me daddy.
Really?
That's not what I'm trying.
Now?
But see.
You ain't about to say nothing.
But see, that's not what I was saying. That ain't what I was saying.
Yeah.
What I was saying was, welcome to Life with the Lindseys. My name is Cornelius Lindsey, and I am joined by my co-host,
Heather Lindsey,
who so happens to also be my wife.
I'm Cornelius's wife.
I'm Heather's husband. I hate that. I cannot stand that. I forgot I was telling you about that the other day.
You did.
Where was I at? Well, I was at Sprouts at the grocery store, and this lady walks up to me, and she was like, "Well, no, she didn't walk up to me. I was walking through the aisle, and she was trying to get some chips. They're on like the top shelf, and she was like, "Excuse me, sir." She's like, "Do you think you can reach up and grab these chips for me?" And I was like, sure. So I reached up, I grabbed them. She was like, short people problems. I was like, don't worry about it. And she was like, thank you so much, Pastor Cornelius. And I was like, oh, great. And she was like, oh, no. She said, no, thank you so much, sir. And I was like, oh yeah, no, don't worry about it. She's like, you're Heather's husband. And I was like, Cornelius.
You don't say 2 and 8.
Cornelius. My name is Cornelius. And she was like, yeah, but you are Heather's husband too, right? Yes. Yep. But my name.
It takes you back to flashbacks of the Queen when you were watching that.
Yo, if y'all ain't never seen the Queen on Netflix,
no.
Let me say something. Let me say something.
Good for my marriage.
I understand protocol, but the fact that he got to walk behind her when she, oh no,
you get mad thinking about it.
I'm getting mad thinking about it. I mean, just watching the Queen, I was getting mad the whole time. I mean, dude was like, yo, ship me to the Navy.
But
I don't even want to be here.
It was causing conflict in our marriage. I'm like, you probably
because I was like, hold up. I was like, I don't know. I started to tribute you with the Queen, and I was like,
what are you talking?
I was like, you ain't gonna tell me what to do. Don't nobody tell me what to do.
What?
No, I'm not gonna wait behind you. Nope, that ain't what I'm. I'm not walking behind you. No, I ain't doing. And she was like, it is protocol. It is protocol. I'm like, protocol my ankles. Can't do it. Can't do it.
Needless to say, he stopped watching it to guard his heart because it was affecting our marriage.
Yeah, I quit watching The Crown. I quit watching it. I mean, I do want to pick it back up because I do hear like Princess Diana, stuff like that supposed to be on it.
Oh yeah, I love her.
And I don't remember much about her except, her untimely death and stuff like that. So I don't remember much, but I wanted to pick it back up for that very reason. But I don't need to right now for my heart. So right now I am rewatching Chapo.
Now, I think it's interesting that we're talking about guarding our heart, babe, because today
anxiety.
We should talk about anxiety. And how does El Chapo help your anxiety?
How does El Chapo help my anxiety? It doesn't.
Okay, that's safe to say.
Look. El Chapo helped me a little bit.
How? You gonna be a drug lord when you grow up?
No, that ain't. No, it's so much more to the show than just drugs. I mean, there is a leadership aspect to it.
Oh gosh,
there is a business finance aspect to it,
baby.
It is business, business enterprise. I mean, there's just so many different aspects. There's drama. There is romance. There's just a lot of different things to the story. That there is some violence, and it don't help my anxiety.
It don't help. Okay. So I feel like with the election going on and all the stuff that's happening in the world right now, I feel like a lot of people are just anxious in general. If you're watching the news, they're like, well, I don't know. Is it going to go to Biden? Is it going to go to Trump? It's like this back and forth. Oh, we're going to redo the counts in Pennsylvania. We're going to do this. And I feel like the anxiety is like a blanket weighing down people right now, and it's stressing them out.
Yeah. I mean, but you got to think election this election stuff is just like one more piece to the puzzle.
Oh yeah. COVID.
Because you had, so not only did you have COVID-19, you have the fears that come with COVID-19, but right. then you also have, what is it called? Pandemic fatigue.
Yeah.
Where people are starting to get tired of wearing masks. They're getting tired of staying in the house. They're getting tired of lockdowns. They're getting tired of not having a job, being laid off, they're getting tired of that. They're getting tired. And then you have now, with the turn back of time, now you have seasonal depression because it's getting darker earlier now, like 6:00 is dark. Yeah. So you have seasonal depression that starts, and then you're getting around the holiday season where you start seeing families come together. Think about the people who've lost family members due to COVID or due to whatever other kind of illness, stuff like that. This is going to be a rough holiday season for some people. And then the people who they have one every year, they have a rough holiday season every year because they're single.
Yeah.
They want to be married. The people who want to have kids, people who want to do this. So people are already dealing with a lot of crap. And then you throw on top of that,
the election,
the uncertainty of America. And you just like, I don't think I can handle it anymore. I posted on my Instagram the other day, or at least my team did. And it was interesting because I got DMs from people who were saying, from one person in particular who said, thank you so much for doing this. I know it was God that I saw it because I was actually sitting here thinking about taking my life.
Dang.
And people don't even realize it. Like, you look on this person's profile and it's smiling picture. Like the last picture this person posted was them laughing and smiling with friends.
Wow.
And the person posted said, I'm thinking about committing suicide.
That's so sad.
And people are arguing with each other. People going ham with each other.
I feel like we should share tips. So in this season, like yesterday, I found myself getting a little overwhelmed with the election details and everything that comes with it. So I remember the Holy Spirit telling me, like, Heather, you're not a citizen here. Like, you are a citizen.
Holy Ghost be telling you good stuff. I don't feel like he be telling.
He tells you a lot of good stuff too. But
is it on be listening?
Reminded me that, baby, that's between you and the Lord, honey.
Okay. All right. Well, to praise the Lord, I'm glad. I'm talking.
He just reminded me that I'm not a citizen here. And the Bible says that we're citizens of heaven. So we're temporary residents here. Mm-hmm. So pretty much don't unpack and get super, comfortable here. And we can't put our hope in a president. Like regardless of who's president, I'm still preaching the gospel. Like regardless of who's president, I'm still going to do what God wants me to do. And my life is not going to be tied up in electoral college. It's just not going to. So I had to guard my heart. I'm not watching the news. I'm playing worship music all day, reading my Bible. I'm laughing, finding reasons and ways to laugh, playing with the kids. Like the other day, I didn't feel like cooking, and I'm not going to beat myself up about, the budget and eating out. Let's just order out. And we ordered Thai last night, and so just let's just find something. And I want to change anybody listening, find something that helps your mental health in this season right now. I'm
glad you're sharing tips. So, okay, let's just go down with some of the tips that you were sharing. Okay. And let's kind of go through each one of them. So the first one was you were saying laugh.
Yeah.
So what you be laughing at?
I laugh at you.
Laugh at me? What I be doing? I laugh
at you. So what I'm doing is I'm not taking things as serious because there's people around me that could be stressed out too about the election.
That don't answer my question. I said,
so what I'm saying is I'm trying to find the bright side in every situation. Okay, so it could be funny memes. You know what I mean? I've been sending you memes every day of funny, hilarious memes. And I've just been, crying, laughing. And so I'm just staying away from all of the election talks and the arguments that people are having. Because the thing is, if you get involved in a social media war, it's going to steal your peace for the day. You're going to be stressed out. You're not going to have any happy endorphins released because you're stressed. So for me, just finding, the beauty in it. And even if I notice with us, I'm just going to find something to laugh about. I'm going to tease you. I'm going to pinch your butt or just something, you know what I mean? I'm not going to be all stressed out. Did you hear, so-and-so won or so-and-so didn't win or, you know what I mean? Or didn't win. To me, I'm just I'm not going to be stressful. I'm going to control the peace in my household.
I love that. For some people, you got to find your favorite comedian.
Yeah.
Turn on your favorite comedian.
I don't have one.
I have one. Jim Gaffigan. I love Jim Gaffigan. I love Jim Gaffigan. Jim Gaffigan, Miss Pat. I can listen to them. Jim Gaffigan, I can listen to him all day long. But you know something, like I turn on my favorite comedian, and I've watched all of Jim Gaffigan's specials. I really watched all of his videos, but sometimes I just kind of let it play in the background. The other thing is I still laugh at my favorite TV show in the world. And I'm going to, hold on, before you tell them, I'm going to talk about it. I'm going to talk about it right after this.
All right, babe, I love Orate. It's a fine jewelry made in New York City, founded by women for women. The pieces range from classic to statement to completely original. Orate makes the jewelry you've always wanted, but you can't ever find it. Now, so I got it in the mail, right? And I went online, I'd ordered it, and there were so many options. I literally didn't know what to choose because I wanted everything. But the first thing I noticed was the packaging. I'm like, wow, this packaging is fabulous. I can't wait to see my jewelry that I ordered. And I realized it's got amazing quality. It's this gold, right? And I wear it all the time and it doesn't tarnish. It doesn't, I can wear it in the shower. I can wear it working out in different places like that. I love that it's ethically made in New York City and it empowers women with the best jewelry options without sacrificing style. And with every piece sold, a child in need receives a book, babe, to further their education.
That's amazing. That's amazing. You know, I think a great thing is that it's by women.
Come on.
And it's for women. Orate was founded on the desire to shake up the jewelry market by offering modern women beautiful designs, amazing quality at affordable prices, and ethically sourced pieces that they can wear every single day. And I mean, husbands, this is like one of those things you cannot pass up for your wives or for your girlfriends. Special offer right now, man, for 15% off your first Orate purchase. Go to OrateNewYork.com. Orate is AURAT. NewYork.com. That's Orate, AURAT, NewYork.com. And use promo code LWTL. Again, that's 15% off your first Orate purchase. Go to Orate, AURATE, NewYork.com /LWTL and use promo code LWTL today. My wife already kind of told you exactly what it was, but
maybe I think the viewers know.
It's The Office. It's absolutely amazing show. You guys, we listen to The Office
every single day. And what's crazy is
it's funny when Meredith went over to Pam when she found out Pam was pregnant. She said, "You're gonna hate being a mom." I was like, God. I was like, who says that?
All I got to say is Meredith in casual day.
Oh my God. She's like, "Meredith, do you mind pulling it down a little bit?" She pulled it out. Like, "Meredith, your boob is out. It's casual day." And she was like, "What a bunch of prudes. You can't take it." I was like, "Oh my God, Meredith, where are your panties?"
It's casual day. So I watch and I know all these episodes with my husband. But you better believe as soon as he goes to sleep, I'm turning that off right away. Because every night you're watching it, either that or wrestling. And then I'm like, I go to grab the remote to turn it off. And then you're like, "Oh, I'm up. No, you're not.
I'm woke.
You were snoring with your mouth wide open.
I am woke. I don't number 82. I don't snore.
Okay, babe.
Number 82. I don't snore.
Okay.
I sleep like a newborn baby.
Okay.
I don't snore.
I'm going to record you next time.
I don't snore. Number 12. But okay, it is. But it's
we should find something to laugh about, right?
Exactly. And not take life so not take life so serious.
And not be stressful.
Not be stressed out.
Exactly. So
what are we doing there? What is that?
Okay, that was the first one. The second one was reading the word and spending time with God. I feel like we renew our minds by reading the word and reading it. And so for me, if I'm reading the news, that's what I'm going to renew my mind, or not so much renew, but that's what I'm putting in my mind.
Right.
And if I want to change my thoughts, I need to put something new in. So it's like, let me open up my Bible and I'm just going to read my Bible. And the Lord took me to, Philippians 4:6. And it said, don't be anxious for anything. You know what I mean? For anything, and that includes the election season. That includes being single, being married. Maybe your marriage is going through a hard, patch right now. Maybe, you're anxious with your children and homeschool. I feel like there's so many reasons and so many attacks right now, but that scripture says, don't be anxious for anything.
But with prayers and supplications, make your requests be made known to God with thanksgiving.
Come on. Be thankful.
You got to have some gratitude in that thing. With gratitude.
I love that. So again, just reading my word. And I remember yesterday, I had a ton of work to do, but I was reading my Bible. And then after that, I put it down. I was like, I'm going to take a nap. And I rarely take a nap in the middle of the day. But I was like, you know what? This is what I need from me today. And it's okay. The work can wait. And I went and I took a nap and I woke up so much better.
Yeah, I should have taken a nap yesterday, but I didn't.
You went to bed early though.
I did. I went to bed like 8:30. Mm-hmm. But I also did that too because I wake up. I had to be up to go work out outside at 6 a.m.
I know it's so cold.
It was so like I couldn't feel my hands. When we were doing CrossFit outside, I couldn't feel my hands.
I know we had to get you gloves.
It was freezing. So, but I mean, it is what it is. I still did it. I'm glad it was done. I think number 3 though is gratitude.
Come on, just be thankful.
Gratitude. You got to learn how to be thankful for stuff. It's amazing how gratitude helps to cause stress and anxiety to really dissipate. Because it's like, I don't have to be stressed out. I don't have to be anxious anymore. You know, I don't have to be anxious because I'm thankful. I'm really grateful for what God has done. I'm thankful for what God is doing, and I don't have to be anxious. And so I guess my first therapist, he was a retired pastor, and he said this to me, you know, like 2 years ago. And I didn't take it for what it was back then. I didn't really know the power of it back then. But he said he was talking to me. He was like, Cornelius, he said, what I want you to do for your homework, he said, for the next 7 days, every day when you wake up, I want you to take 30 seconds and tell God what you're thankful for.
I love that.
And I was like, okay. Yeah. I was like, yeah. Great. I'm not doing that crap. That's dumb. I was like, I'm not going to talk about what I'm grateful for. That's stupid. But now I look back after really studying it, and I'm like, that was genius. That was so wise.
And it's so simple. There's something so simple.
Because when I get anxious, I get stressed out. I need to remind myself, well, look at everything you got to be thankful for.
Exactly.
Instead of looking like, well, I don't know the election. I don't know about this. I don't know about that. It's like, man, let me be thankful for what I do have. Let me be thankful for what I can control. Let me just control the controllables, because control itself is just a big illusion. Let me control the controllables and just keep moving on. So I think number 3 is gratitude.
And if you're being thankful, then you're not complaining.
You can't complain when you're thankful.
Exactly. So when I find myself complaining, I say, all right, Heather, why are you complaining? Where is that coming from? Let's get to the root of it. And let's be thankful for what you have. Let's switch it up. Yeah. You might not like that this happened, but find the beauty in what's going on. And there's times where I've had to write out 10 things I'm grateful for today. Like,
remember you wrote about that list about me? You wrote a whole list about everything I did, you didn't like about me.
Yep, I sure
and everything
did.
that you did like about me.
Yep.
And then because the list of everything you didn't like about me was longer than the list of everything you liked about me.
That's not true.
Oh, I thought that's what you told me.
No, it wasn't true.
Oh, I thought that's what you said. I mean, it didn't bother me one bit. I just
no, it's fine. You know, I can tell you the truth.
Yeah, no. I appreciate the truth.
Now the list was a little long, but still.
On which side?
So when we got into an argument, it was maybe like 4 months ago, 3-4 months ago, I had to write out like everything I love about you, and then everything that makes me mad. And I wrote it out. I was like, you know what? I do love him. Let me get it together.
Father be offense.
But just those little tasks, I feel like can reset your thinking and reset your mind and say, okay, you know, I'm not going to be anxious. I'm not going to give the attention to being anxious. Another quick tip is number 4. Is it number 4?
Number 3 is gratitude.
Don't stop scrolling so much on social media.
Turn that stuff
Baby, stuff off.
That's what I said.
Okay.
I said stuff.
The thing is this, I like to, I'll post on social media, but I'm not going to really scroll until like maybe 5 or 6 o'clock that night or so. And if I do scroll, it's going to be short, but now I'm not even going to scroll because I know everybody's talking about the election. Everybody's talking about how much they hate Biden, how much they hate Trump. And it's just all this hate. And I'm like, I can't fill my spirit with that.
You don't even know Biden. You don't even know Trump. You don't know them person. How can you just hate how can you hate somebody you never met? That's my thing. How you going to hate somebody you never met? Like you understand the strength to hate someone? Like, I can see, you know, somebody can, and the problem is I think with most people, they do not know how to articulate their emotions properly.
Yeah.
I dislike these policies. That's a lot different than saying, I hate this person. Exactly. You never met this person. You ain't spent a day with this person. You don't know how this person live. You only know based on what you have seen or what you have heard based on somebody else. You don't know them. But Nevertheless, don't scroll on that crap.
Exactly. And just guard your heart from that. So I'm just like, I refuse to scroll. I refuse to go on Fox News, CNN, CNBC, because they're all fighting each other. You know what I mean? Literally. And they're all giving different reports. So then you're confused. You don't know which report to believe. And you're being thrown with the wind. You know what I mean? And that's really what it is.
I actually thought you was about to say something, but I have to remember that was that Christian colloquialism is, I think it comes from that deeply rooted Black church.
What do you mean? What did you think I was going to say?
You got to believe the report of the Lord. I felt a quickening in my spirit when I said it. I don't think
I've ever said that.
You never said that?
No.
You never heard that being said?
I've heard it.
You got to believe the report of the Lord.
From you, but I've never heard it like in church.
Oh. Well, you grew up Methodist.
United Church of Christ.
United Church of Christ. That's
probably quiet.
That's probably why you didn't hear it. And where I grew up in the old Baptist church, they'd be saying, look, you can't believe the report of the doctor. You can't believe the doctor's report. You can't believe the attorney's report. You can't believe the news report.
You don't believe nothing.
But you want to know what you can believe.
Come on.
You can believe the report
of
the Lord.
So yeah.
Sunday Debo.
Yep, that's not what I was going to say.
Nissan Mazda. I thought that's what you were going to say. But keep going.
What was that, number 5?
No, that was number 4. So number 5.
All right. What is number 5? Give it to me.
I think number 5 is find something that you actually like to do.
I love it.
You know, and if you have a creative outlet, allow for that creative outlet to be explored. So like, let's just say that you like to paint, or you like to draw, or you like to write, or you like to build things, or you like to do something. You like to go outside. You like to garden. You like to cook. You like to bake. You like to, I don't know, whatever it is that you like to do that.
Yeah.
And do more of that. The problem is that most people are not doing things they actually like to do. They're just doing things that they feel as though they should do.
Yeah.
So people are writing because they feel like they need to write a book. But I'm talking about doing something that is a creative outlet that you actually like to do. And when you do things that you like to do, it's not a burden.
Exactly. That's good. What are some examples, baby?
Like I said, write, go fishing,
work out,
like for me. And that's in my opinion, that's number 6 too. I mean, because working out is such a big deal that it should be its own.
Oh, period. Because
working out helps to release those happy hormones and all of those different things. And it helps you to kind of get that stuff out. And we could actually talk deeper into that right after this.
HelloFresh, my favorite pre-measured ingredients with amazing recipes delivered right to your door. It's literally America's #1 meal kit. That's why it's my favorite meal kit out there. The food tastes delicious. The recipes are amazing. It's easy and stress-free. It's convenient. I'm not overspending, and like vegetables aren't, rotting in our fridge because all the ingredients are pre-measured, comes straight to your door. I just show you a picture of what you want me to make. It's delicious. It's nutritious. It's sustainable. It's literally, it fits perfectly for our lifestyle.
Right. And I love the fact that, like you're vegan, our kids, vegetarian, vegan. Yeah. One is a carnivore and I'm a carnivore.
Yeah.
So it's like, with HelloFresh, I like the fact that we can make sure that we get food from them that can fit all of our different lifestyles. I think that's absolutely amazing. And it saves that whole trip to the grocery store. You're not wasting food. It's just that way that it's just, they always get it right. And the great thing I love about HelloFresh too, is that, I'm big on sauces. I'm big on seasoning. If it ain't seasoned, if it ain't sauced right, it ain't good. Yeah. And HelloFresh, the way that they package it, the way that they have it, it tastes absolutely amazing. You can go to HelloFresh.com /LWL90. Again, that is HelloFresh.com /LWL90 and use code LWL90 to get $90 off, including free shipping. Again, go to HelloFresh.com /LWL90 and use code LWL90 to get $90 off, including free shipping.
Nice. I love that you mentioned working out because I'm a homebody, right?
Yep.
It's so funny because we were looking at how much I drove my car the past 2 years and it only had 10,000 miles. And
that's insane.
In 2 years, y'all. In 8,000 of those miles probably came from you.
Yeah, because you made me.
Right.
I hated driving that car.
Well, dang, babe. So,
but you knew that.
Nonetheless,
there was no secret.
It's fine.
There was no secret.
It's fine, baby. So, but what's interesting is like I can get stuck at the house, right? I love to be at home. Everything I need is here. You know, I love to cook. I like to organize. I like to make sure, you know, everything is here. The kids are here. I just love to be at home. And working out for me helped so much because I was getting a little sad, but in general, because I was just stuck at the house nonstop. I needed to get out. I need to get away. So going for walks, you know what I mean? I always say like, I like to go for walks with the Lord, and I would just go walk and just talk to him, you know what I mean? For 45 minutes. And so those little things like that, just, I don't know, just boosted my energy. And now I'm working out every single day, sometimes twice a day. And I just feel like the working out has changed the game for me. And not only that, I physically feel better. Mm-hmm. My clothes are fitting better.
You look good.
Thank you, baby. Like I tried to dress on this morning and it was falling off of me. And it used to be so tight.
On my mama. On my hood.
Yeah.
You look fly.
You look good.
You look good.
Hey, I've been hanging out.
Touch your swag.
I don't know any.
Wish they could.
I don't even know any other parts of it, babe. Who sings that?
Don't worry about it.
Is it Kurt Franklin?
But yeah, it's a Kirk Franklin Kira Joe remix. But and sometimes it's not, you know, for me, my workout's completely different than yours. I mean, like I like to do like 100 burpees in 7 minutes. Or,
well, mine's strength training
or bear crawls.
Using weights.
It's the same, but you know, I like to do competition. I like to do like competitive stuff.
That's not fun to me. Yeah.
See, that kind of stuff is fun. Like, can you do 100 burpees in 7 minutes?
That's a man thing.
That's life.
Women don't care.
I care about that. Like that is fun to me, but it doesn't have to be that serious. Like exercise can be as simple as get out your house and like go for a walk.
Go for a walk. I love walking.
Like just go for a walk around your neighborhood. And if you're looking like, well, you don't know where I live in my neighborhood. Well, I mean, just go outside and sit outside on your back patio. Or sit outside your door. Get outside or drive to a safe park. I want you to go to a safe area and take somebody with you, or take your pet with you, or take, you know, some mace or a gun with you if you have a right to carry.
Last night at like midnight, what
else were you buying at midnight?
No, I bought a pepper spray glove. So it's like a partial glove that you get on Amazon, and the pepper spray's right here. So the glove is on and the pepper spray's right here. So if I'm running and a dog comes at me, I can easily squirt it because it's right in my hand. Isn't that great? So I just got
What if he bites your hand?
No, I'm going to spray it.
So like it ain't one of those. So the pepper spray is not in the glove.
Yeah, it is. It is.
So it's like coming up like this, but it's just right there.
Exactly. And I just go like, all I do is go like this and I can squirt the dog. Because there was like a fox in our neighborhood or something.
How that fox ain't gonna bother you?
Just in case it does, I have something for it.
That fox
run with our guns.
That fox don't want you. That fox don't want you, child.
I know. But what if I see a dog or something?
What if you see a dog? I mean, you've seen our neighbors' dogs.
I know.
Our neighbors' dogs wouldn't, I mean, you know.
But I saw on the Nextdoor app that like 2.5 miles away, there was a pit bull.
So that was probably a neighbor's pit bull that probably got loose and probably,
just in case it wants to get loose when I'm on my run, I got something for that tail.
Well, it ain't gonna come 2.5 miles
Amen.
over. But, nevertheless, it's always good to be safe. But the point of the matter was to go for a walk. Go for a walk or do some push-ups before you go to bed, or just get down and do some sit-ups. And if you can't, maybe if your Dunlap won't let you do a full sit-up, do a half sit-up, do a crunch.
Child, did you say Dunlap?
Yeah, Dunlap. Dunlap is where your belly Dunlap your pants.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
That's Dunlap. Dunlap is like your belly Dunlap your belt, Dunlap your pants. I'm saying if your Dunlap won't let you do a whole sit-up and just do a crunch.
Thing? I've never heard of that.
But see, I'm Southern. I'm Southern
all day.
I look, I'm from Mississippi. Ain't nothing wrong being from Mississippi. Great people come out of Mississippi.
I just never heard of Dunlap.
You never heard Dunlap for real?
No.
Well, now you have. Now you married your old Southern man. I mean, I know you Northern and stuff, but still. Okay. We're gonna get back on task. Go for a walk.
Yeah.
Go for a walk. Do some push-ups, some sit-ups, some mountain climbers. Just release some endorphins and have a good time.
I love that.
That was number what? 6, 7. I forgot. I lost count.
One of those.
And then, another one is take deep breaths.
That's good.
Like, just take a deep breath. Just take a deep breath. Yeah.
What is it? 3 deep breaths resets your whole like nervous system.
It's interesting because my watch has a breathe app, and it'll hit me every time. It'll like give a little thing like, "Could you breathe?" I had
buy me a watch. Since
I haven't actually. I haven't done the breathe thing since August. I think you gave it to him, baby.
I did.
I think you gave it.
I gave it to him, but I'm saying you should buy me one.
I did. I bought you the one you gave away.
So am I not supposed to obey the Lord when he tells me to give something away?
No. I know. I'm saying definitely obey the Lord, but now I'm saying ask the Lord.
I'm asking my husband.
Well, you probably want to ask the Lord because your husband didn't tell you to give it away, but the Lord did.
Maybe. That's not true. After I told you I gave it to him, you said I was going to tell you should have gave it to him.
But that's a good thing. I was going to tell you that, but the Lord told you first. So if the Lord told you first,
so
I just feel like
you can't buy me no watch?
No. That ain't what I'm saying. What? I'm just saying. Listen, I'm just saying that the one who led should be the one who continues to lead. If the Lord said to give, his son did.
So I'm the lead.
No. The Lord led in telling you to give it away. Okay, we following?
So the Lord should lead you and buy me a new one.
The Lord ain't said nothing to me. He ain't said nothing to me about a watch.
He told me to tell you.
He
ain't
said nothing to me about a watch. He said a doggone thing to me about a watch.
The cool thing is though, like I remember that time you're like, I really want this Traeger grill. I really want this grill.
That was my Father's Day gift.
It doesn't matter.
My birthday gift. You mix my birthday gift and my Father's Day gift together.
Those are expensive.
But for your birthday, I still bought you something. Didn't I buy you something for your birthday?
No.
Use a lie link in your birthday. Use a lie. You gonna lie in front of these people? You gonna lie to these people?
Wait, what did you do for my birthday?
I don't know. I forgot what I did, but I definitely did something. I bought you something. I forgot what it was, but it had to be nice because you didn't complain.
Right. I don't remember.
I don't even remember. What did we do? What did we go out of town?
No, we went on a staycation.
Yeah, we did?
Yeah, and then we went shopping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So see, there we go. Oh, we did. I remember that now. I remember because I can't even call out the store right now that we went to.
Right. Anyways, so I forgot what we were talking about.
I was talking about the app and how it lets you breathe and how you're supposed to keep breathing.
Breathing 3 times in deep breaths is supposed to reset your whole nervous system.
Yeah.
Is that amazing?
That's good. Just taking a deep breath. And you know what?
Deep breath.
Yes, everybody take it. And while you're taking a deep breath, we're going to be right back after this.
Now, life is all about connecting to something bigger than day-to-day worries, like family, community, and even yourself. And that's why, babe, I love that you're always over there playing Best Fiends.
I love it.
That's like your favorite game on your phone. It's
absolutely my favorite game. I love the new updates they have on Best Fiends right now. Like, before when you click to open up the box and like the auto setting, it was like, it was slower and they would like kind of go to the boxes all to the side. But right now they're like pick and choose like different boxes. I think it's the same way that I would pick and choose the boxes. So depending on number of keys you have, it'll open it up. It's just an amazing game. I like the fact that I can play the game, while I'm traveling. When I'm on the airplane, I don't have to be connected to Wi-Fi in order to play it. Nice. So that's 1,000 times better. I like the fact they're all kind of different levels. I mean, all different levels of how you want to be challenged. Nice. And then when you win and when you get new characters, it just makes it really amazing. You can constantly, add on to their levels. I just absolutely love the game. It's one of those can't put it down for mobile puzzle games. It's free to download with over 100 million downloads. It's 5-star rated. A mobile puzzle is a must play, just where the fun never ends. And that is really just no exaggeration. 5,000 levels and counting.
I love it. Now you guys can download Best Fiends free today on the Apple App Store or Google Play. That's Friends without the R, Best Fiends.
Get it today. So now, hope y'all done breathing. Right. So what was
another thing?
Let's do what? 2 or 3 more.
Yes, I like to listen to worship music all day. Whew. So worship music to me, I like to play it all night long. I have a whole.
Can we talk about that for a little bit?
Baby, I put it at a volume in which you cannot hear on your side of the bed.
I can hear it. Baby, I can hear it. Trust me, every night I wake up at 1 a.m. and I don't know what playlist you be having.
The same one.
But I just hear it's looped. And I hear Carrie Joe. And she come on and she said, right now, I'm just it's her, Stephanie Gretzinger, whatever her name is. And they just be talking. They be they be talking. And I just be like, come on. So one night I played my own music melody. Remember I played Shirley Caesar.
You did.
Maddie Moss Clark.
And you played yours and I played mine. So I feel like that's us meeting in the middle.
Mighty Clouds of Joy.
Yeah. Because for me, playing worship music all day while I'm working, it helps me to work better. It helps me to relax. It reminds me, like, Heather, don't get anxious. Don't get worried. Don't get overwhelmed. Like, everything's going to be okay. I just love that worship. And the thing is, Satan and his little demons, they don't like worship music. So you get messed with a lot less. No, he hates music. Worship music that glorifies God. Of course he doesn't like it. Oh. Demons don't want to be around that. You know, I'm into spiritual warfare stuff. And that's real. Demons don't like worship music.
Does he like J. Cole?
I think so.
A doggone. Because I've been on J. Cole Neighbors for the longest. It's
fine. But that's what works for me. Playing worship music all day.
Yeah.
You know, and even like I just turned it off before I came down here. But it helps me to reset my mind and to get stressed. Because sometimes while I'm working, I like to also like sit up and I like to arch my back and just watch my posture and just remind myself like, all right, Heather, you're not going to be stressed. You're going to work hard. You're going to get everything done today. We're going to knock it out. It's going to be great. So it just helps me to reset my mind throughout the day after my time with the Lord.
And you know, I listen to music too.
Yeah.
I listen to music too. And I don't feel like the music I necessarily listen to gives me any anxiety.
Yeah.
It feels, I mean, you know, I listen to it, especially when I'm working out, you know, it kind of, I don't know, it kind of puts me in another mood, like Nuck If You Buck.
It's so funny. When I'm down working out down here, literally I have the most like soft worship music.
I don't see how you do that.
My weights.
So do you turn off the music on the mirror?
Yeah, I turn off the music on there and then I just play my quiet time set list, which is different than the one I loop at night. But it's like, you don't relent until you have it all. Like, God, you have it all. Like, I just want to cry. Hold on. Lifting my weights.
So you have, how many playlists you got like
There's
that?
two. There's a quiet time playlist and then there's one on YouTube, my YouTube music, all the stuff that I've liked. There's two separate ones. That just take me there. But again, having that time with the Lord and like.
You don't even want to know my Spotify playlist.
I think it played one time when I was working out. And I was like, babe, what is this? You're like, oh gosh, I don't know.
No, I think that was when we got in the car that time.
Right.
And my phone called. I was like, oh, Jesus. Hey, you know what? We all process differently. We all have anxiety in different ways. But nevertheless, listening to good music is a really good one.
Helps me not to overthink.
Yeah.
And I'm good for being controlling and overthinking. And I'm in a season in my life right now where I'm like, I don't have control. I don't care.
Yeah.
I just don't care anymore.
Control is an illusion.
It is.
We want to have control. That's why we get so much anxiety, because we want to have control because we're so we're anxious because we're like, I'm not in control. I'm not in control. I'm not in control of the election. I'm not in control.
You don't have control.
I'm not in control. I don't have no control. What am I supposed to do? If my person doesn't win, will I have control? I have control. And I don't have control. I can't have control whether or not my kid's school, opens up. I can't have control whether or not I do this. I can't have control whether or not I keep my job or if I lose it. I don't have control. And when you finally get to that place of freedom where you say, okay, I don't want control anymore.
I have such a peace.
I'm good.
Like, I just don't care.
Yeah, it's like, all right, well, that happened. Well, praise the Lord. We're going to move on.
Just taking it one day at a time has helped me not to be anxious for the future. I can't control it, but God's the Alpha and the Omega. He's the beginning and the end. He's in our tomorrow. First and the last. Come on. He's in our tomorrow. Right, babe?
That's what the Bible says.
We don't have to worry. We don't have to fear. We don't have to get overwhelmed. We don't have to wonder, like, is God going to come through? Of course he is. He's a good father. He doesn't leave us abandoned, right?
You must be a preacher. Good.
And I'm married to one.
Good. A little bit. So
I'm a little bit married.
No. You all the way married, but just married to a little bit of preacher. But
we have a whole church.
Yeah, praise the Lord. So that I think that is so vitally important.
Yeah,
making sure that, and I think that what you're talking about is coupled with the fact that you're reading the Word, you're listening to music, but I like the fact that you put them You put them separate.
Yeah.
Because me reading the word is like that time I'm receiving really from God. And then me listening to that music is an opportunity not only for me to just receive from the music, but it's also an opportunity for me to give it back to him.
Yeah.
Because many of the songs that you listen to, you already know. And when they're saying, you know, I know which one you're talking about. You are related to you.
Oh, that's my
jam. Have it all.
I just want to cry.
It's some in white people, like when they sing, my heart is yours.
Really?
You know, it's hilarious. It's hilarious. You can listen to the white people. It is hilarious. It ain't got nothing to do with white people. I love white people, love black people, love all people, but I just think people are people different. We have different styles in our music, and that contemporary music you would listen to.
Yeah.
It's just hilarious. That Christian contemporary music, but it's funny. It's great. I'm glad you liked it.
Yesterday, and Stephanie Gretzinger was in the background and she was bawling her eyes out.
I was like, what the heck you listening to?
And I was like, oh, Stephanie Gretzinger, she's crying. And you're like, here we go. Right.
Here we go. All right. Well, I'm going to talk to you when I get home. She was like, God, I love you so much.
She just, that pouring out. I just love that.
I mean, hey, you know what? If you like it, I love it. Yeah. If Stephanie likes it, I love it. I don't know what if it's flowing out of her like water, just let it flow. I don't
let it flow, man.
If that's what she needs to do in order to get her heart right, that's completely fine. Yeah. And then another one is watch your eating.
It's good.
I think that some certain foods that we eat, it messes up the chemical balance inside of our body.
Sugar.
Yeah, sugar. And it puts us on a don't look.
Alcohol. Hold on.
I mean, no. Wait. I know. I'm saying no. What you talking about?
I was just wondering.
What you talking about?
I wasn't sure.
Was you sure about what? No, you know, some alcohol does have sugar in it, but some alcohol is low calorie, low carb.
Speaking of which, crap, I should have had you get
vodka and things like that.
What's cooking the wine I get?
Pinot Grigio?
Yeah, I should have had you get me some. I wanted to, making my oysters. I wanted to cook it in some wine. I'll have you get it next time you go to the store.
You want me to go? I can go after this.
We'll see, baby.
Okay, I can go after this and get you some.
We have
wine.
A lot of recording to do after this.
I can go after this and get you some wine if that's what you want.
Okay, baby.
But you know, watching the foods that you eat.
That's real.
Watching,
not overeating,
and all those kind of things. And, oh my goodness, stress eating.
Oh,
because so many people are gaining weight because they're like, you know, I'm just
the election night.
Yeah,
I ate all my election snacks, and I was still
my election snacks. Yeah, that was something. I forgot. I did get up. I ate too. I did eat too.
So I did tell myself, no, Heather, you're not eating anymore tonight.
Yeah,
take your tail to sleep.
Yeah. No, I definitely agree. I mean, anxiety was getting me so bad. I got a whole tattoo.
I didn't know that's why you got the tattoo.
No, I got a tattoo for another reason, but I'm just saying in getting the tattoo is like, it's kind of helping my anxiety to dissipate. I don't know if that's anything, but for me in my head, it was helping me. I was like, oh, this is actually enjoyable.
Okay.
I can actually get that done.
Whatever floats your boat, baby.
I find my lost remote.
Come on.
Mm-hmm. Who'd that come from?
I have no idea.
Outcast, baby. Outcast.
I thought it was like a children's book.
Jesus. That ain't Dr. Seuss.
Okay.
But let me tell you something. Outcast is greater and better than Dr. Seuss any day of the week.
Okay.
Believe that. Okay, you got one more? Then we can be done.
No, I think you covered them all. Okay. I think we covered them all. I mean, we talked about prayer. We talked about listening to worship music, resetting your mind. You know, journaling can go with that. I've been journaling like my feelings to God about what's happening with the election, what's happening with the world. So I guess the last one would be journaling. I like to just write out how I feel and just get it out and just vent to the Lord about.
You've always been really good with that.
Yeah, I've always.
I used to be. Yeah. I used to be like a poem. I used to write poems.
I used to write.
I used to write in journals. I used to write journals all the time.
I feel like you did it to kind of catch me.
Who?
You did.
I do what? I do what?
You used to write poems to me.
I did. I used to do all that stuff back then when I had time to.
Okay.
I ain't got time to be writing no poem now.
You have time to get tattoos, but you don't have time to write no poem?
Hold up. Wait a minute. Who is she talking to? I'm
talking to this one over here.
Look.
You make time for what's important.
See, God got a plan for your life.
Can you write a poem for next week's podcast?
Write
and read it to the people.
You actually want me to write a poem for next week's podcast, read it to the people? For real?
Yes. That's your homework.
Write a poem.
Yeah.
Can I just read a poem from like Maya Angelou?
No.
I can't just read a poem.
One from your heart about me.
If I read a speech by like General George S. Patton.
Speech? What the heck? Babe. I want you to write me a poem.
And I want you to remember that no, I can't just read a speech.
No.
It has to be a poem from your heart.
I want it to be sweet and thoughtful.
Sweet and thoughtful.
Yeah.
Whew, Jesus. This is a lot. All right, y'all. I'm going to do it. Next week podcast.
Right. Challenge accepted.
I am going to read a poem.
No, you're going to write a brand new poem that you've never written before.
Bull crap. I got like 7 journals of poems I've already written.
No, I want it to come from your heart.
Well, what if I just edit one of them I've already done?
Babe, you wrote it 7 years ago. You're in a different place.
But it was still the same me. Different place, same me.
I want a fresh word.
Fresh word.
I want a fresh word from your heart.
See, that's the problem. See, God, see, that's the problem. That's the problem. You can't be thankful and grateful for the word you already got. If you was thankful for the bread you had now.
For your plagiarism from 7 years ago.
You can't plagiarize what you wrote because it's mine.
Baby. You're right.
I'll have some. It'll be from my heart.
Okay.
Be from my heart. Hey, yo, y'all, but for real though, thank y'all so much for joining us for another episode of Life with the Lindseys. Hey. God bless y'all.
I can't wait for my poem.
And next week, tune in because I guess we're going to have a whole poem. Peace.